Hi Sagittarius, this is a timeless message, a channeled message from your angels at this time. Whenever you are finding this reading, it was meant for you. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius in tropical astrology, but be open-minded. Check your tropical natal chart and see if you have Sagittarius in any houses or any other planetary activations. It could resonate for that part of your life as well. It is a general message though, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. And it is also timeless. I did one for Libra here on this channel, and your guides told me, do one for Sagittarius as well. Yours was totally different from Libra's. It looks to be about life path and life purpose. I think I'm going to title this reading From Future Faking to Future Planning. Are we dreaming about the future, or are we actually making the future happen? You could have been deeply influenced by a relationship that might not have worked out. I also see a strong need for you guys to release expectations. What your life was like 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago might not be what your life looks like now. And you may be making comparisons between your past self and your present self. Release your expectations and make your real dreams come true, Sagittarius. So what came out of my angel oracle deck, I asked an angels for Sag, to come forward, and a lot of cards came out. I let them come out. What I have here for you, what came out, Sag, was think about it, divine purpose, dreams. You are thinking about what your divine purpose is. Some of you, especially for people who are going through their Saturn return around 30 or their Uranus opposition around 40, that will impact how we see ourselves and our achievements in life. This is a very dreamy energy. You have been thinking about and dreaming about your divine purpose. But your challenge would appear to be divine timing and sharing your wisdom. Is it the right time for me to do this? It looks like you've been thinking about it and dreaming about it lately. For some of you, you've been doing this for quite some time, to the point where you might be stalling, especially when I see the deeper motivations or your environment. It's definitely time for you to think about the timing of your divine purpose and when that will be executed. You have a lot of wisdom to share, apparently. Being ruled by the ninth house, usually by the time a Sagittarius has reached like their late 30s, early 40s, they're wiser than they realize. You guys are like the rolling stone that gathers no moss. You're constantly expanding. You're the wanderer. You're the traveler. You've never met a stranger. You'll talk to anyone and everyone. You're very mutable and highly creative and philosophical. So throughout your adult lives, I've noticed Sagittarians will collect so many experiences. This leads to a maturity and a wisdom that can have early onset for Sagittarius. I love that about you. You are different from the other fire signs in this way. So believe that you have wisdom to share, because on paper, your astrology resume already says that you have wisdom to share, and you want to seek wisdom too. Always sharing it, always seeking it. And is it time? Is it time? They wanted me to pull out another oracle deck to show me a challenge, dissipating in isolation. The first thing I heard was, for some of you, this is you. The current situation that you're in, maybe for work, your life purpose, your career, you feel isolated and it's just not doing it for you anymore. It's dissipating. You may also have a family member or a romantic partner that you are taking care of that you worry about. You worry about, if you pursue your dreams, will they be isolated? Will they dissipate? This happens a lot with, you know, when we think about our parents, for those of you that are close to family or parents, and that could be holding you back, wondering if it's the right time. Well, if you don't have a family member or a romantic partner that's you're worried about, this is you. Your current situation is isolating you, and you're not, it's like she's seen this a million times. She's seen it so many times that the canary can parrot back to her quite literally what's being said on the screen. So I said, okay, show me what's happening with the quantum oracle. Planning and action and great achievement. I love this. Okay, I can see that you're sick of dissipating. What you're doing right now is you are planning and taking action, and you do want a great achievement in life. Right now, it's the middle of January, middle to end of January. Mercury is retrograding, yes, but lesser talked about retrograde is Venus. Venus is retrograding right now. It retrogrades about every 16 to 18 months, I think. And right now it's retrograding through Capricorn. This is fantastic because it's a benefic planet, just like Jupiter, your planet is. And when Venus retrogrades back through Capricorn, it does make us buckle down and like review and revise and step back and look at how can we make relationships move forward. What's our relationship with the material plane? It will cause us to buckle down, work hard, plan, toil, endeavor, climb that mountain. I see that you are making a plan. I see that you're taking action, or you will very soon. You have a high expectation of reaching a great achievement. That's fantastic. And I know that you want to do this because it's like, I've been waiting forever to share my wisdom. I've been dreaming about it. I've been thinking about it to the point where I've isolated myself. The dream is dissipating. I'm dissipating. God damn it. It's time to do it. I was like, hell yes, this is good. Here's your challenge though. When these cards came out, at first I was like, ooh, how can I constructively deliver this to them without insulting them? And I thought, no, this is, you don't have to insult them. It won't be an insult. This is just a challenge and something you may need to work through and see. I don't think this is a Sag thing. I think this is a human thing. So if you have a challenge right now, Sagittarius, in taking these steps and planning a great achievement, it's impatience, vanity, and expansion. Well, this is Sag all day long, impatiently wanting expansion. I don't know that you guys are so much impatient. Being ruled by the 9th house, you will go on long journeys through life, long journeys of travel, education. You will often, you're in it for the long haul. As long as it excites you and it gives you creativity and expansion, you'll do it. Like I've known Sagittarians that have like 4 college degrees. They never stop learning as long as it excites you. So needing the expansion, will it help you expand? But I feel like when I see impatience, vanity, and expansion, be realistic about the amount of work that you need to put in. And if Sag has an Achilles heel, one of them is you guys are like a balloon that never stops blowing up. And it can almost get you into a dreamy energy where you want to expand, 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 expand. The rest of the world might not be able to keep up with that expansion. You're maybe being a little impatient right now with the speed and rate that something will expand. And it's like, if it doesn't expand at the rate that you want it to, that might bug you. And it might cause you to say, well, it's just more fun to continue to think about it and dream about it. It's not quite the right time to share my wisdom. If that were true, Sag, you wouldn't be experiencing isolation and dissipation. You're doing the planning and looking at the great achievement for a reason. Vanity surprised me, but this is what came out, and this can get the better of us. I saw something like someone saying, damn it, like for my entrepreneurs, like I have 50,000 followers on my social media, or I'm getting a lot of views. Why am I not getting a lot of business? Or comparing yourself to other people. You may need to think about your outward appearance in regards to career more than you already are, or you might need to think about it a little bit less. Watch out for a sense of entitlement as well. Like, I'm the one that deserves this. If you deserve it, you'll get it. Even if you do deserve it and you don't, nobody ever said life on planet Earth was fair. So watch out for vanity and believing everyone should see you the way you want them to. Watch out for the way you see yourself. Conversely, you may be, I just heard some of you might be doing, expecting some kind of physical change with what you're doing for marketing, or even what you're doing with your body and your health. If this is like a health goal, I mean, yeah, you can lose 20 pounds in 3 days, but that's never going to stick. Vanity may be holding you back to some degree. and needing expansion so badly that you will become impatient. Be patient. It's time to plan the great achievement. But I can see that if I was like, okay, they wanted me to use the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Oracle deck. Show me how they see themselves. Show me how they see themselves. I get the sense that for some of you, this may also be a person around you, so take it as it resonates. 3 came out. We have the beaver, the turtle, and the earthworm. Well, first of all, the beaver likes to feel really comfortable in its own skin, and there's no place like home for beaver. Beaver is an archetype that will work really hard on the foundation of something. And it's like the divine housing inspector. It will always make sure the foundation of its life is solid and rooted, very comfortable in its own skin. Slow and steady wins the race here, and shy and maybe a little insecure, feeling like you don't have a lot to contribute, afraid to step out. I think that some of you with turtle and beaver, you've gotten yourself into a very predictable routine and gotten really comfy, working on getting comfortable in your own skin. This also refers to your home. It might be hard for you to travel outside of a comfort zone in regards to where you live right now as well. And feeling shy, worried that you don't have a lot to contribute. A beginner's mindset is very valuable, okay? Just because you might be new at something doesn't mean that you don't have a lot to contribute. You'll have a different point of view. Catalyst for this is owl and unicorn. Do you have a Libra in your life? Some of you do. That looks like a king of swords. Libra is the unicorn for me. I feel like these are strengths that you bring to the table. Heightened awareness and intelligence and wisdom, and believing in miracles and knowing that you are special. Some of you recently got a very good piece of advice, or you are meant to be a giver of advice, but it's difficult to do that because a lot of people want to shoot this messenger. They don't want to hear truth. Watch out, Sagittarius, for you may have recently or will soon hear a message that don't let it lead you to magical thinking. Instead, look for proof that there's magic within you. I'm going to see if more downloads come through about this as your catalyst or challenge. Wise seeing, wise action, and focus on your own unique skill set and talents. When it comes to life path, which is what I think this is about, because I have planning, great achievement, divine purpose, your dreams, you're thinking about it, when's the right timing, I want to expand, I want to be noticed. Honor your desire to be noticed. Yeah, what truth are you ready to face? And think about what you can honestly share with the world, what wisdom you can share with others at this time, and what unique qualities you possess that everybody else in the room doesn't. We all have a few. Yours might be particularly unique. You may have this unique ability to rock the boat and be kind of rebellious right while you're standing in it. That's what I just heard for you. That might be why it's afraid to step outside of the comfort zone. I see you doing a lot of life review right now with the world. There's this portal here that you're ready to go through. Travel, relocation, endings that bring new beginnings. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Hangman, 7 of Wands, Page of Swords. This Queen of Cups, you may love this person. You may be wanting to start to work with a King of Swords or have a relationship with that person, but it's been stagnant. There have been challenges. You're waiting to hear from them. You're sad and missing them. Someone may be married. There could be 2 kings in your life. That could be a new job opportunity coming in for you as well, though. You may need to negotiate that. I'll talk about your advice to you in a minute. So the way you're seeing yourself right now, Sagittarius, is the 2 of Pentacles. I have a decision to make. I'm very busy. Watch out for ignoring your emotions or making excuses, but you have a choice to make, weighing the odds practically, not sure what to do right now. You have a lot going on. When I clarified this, I got the 10 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the 5 of Wands. Fighting with the system, Sagittarius. Sages are often known for, you guys don't want to break the rules. That's Aquarius, but you like to expand. I see someone very weighed down here. Like, you carry a lot on your own. Make sure you get help. Don't be a martyr. This is difficult. You're carrying heavy burdens by yourself. When I have the Hierophant and the Five of Wands, I feel like this is tension at work, tension in a family, differences of opinion. But here's the thing, these opinions have turned into traditions that are set in place that have now become the rules and regulations and the system and the way you operate. The Hierophant is Taurus, and it's kind of an abstract energy. The Hierophant can be anything from an entire cultural belief system and country, a religion, a family, a big company. It can be like a big, huge website as well, or organization, but it's this big organization, this big system that requires a lot of commitment. But there's tension here for you. You do not always get along or agree with what's happening around you and your environment. So you just bury your head, but you follow the rules and you stick to the system. But I think you're getting a little tired of that, Sagittarius. What do I do? I mean, I've got this great government job, but my coworkers are assholes. Or I'm not crazy about my family or my community. This could be a relationship where there's just a lot of quarreling right now and you're very busy. Yeah. Interesting. I'm like, oh, that's real life on planet Earth. I feel you. But the way you're feeling right now is strength. You're like, I've got this. I'm going to be strong. I'm definitely going to close my mouth when I feel like raw emotion wanting to come out or feelings of inadequacy. I do have a lot of pride, but I have to behave admirably here. I'm the HR department in my own life. You're trying to be strong. I was surprised by what came out underneath it, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. The first thing I heard was you are remembering a time in your life where you really had it all. You were very successful. You lived in this beautiful place. You loved it. You remember when the kids were little, when times were easier, when you did well. This may be a place that you lived or a time in your life. It's like strength. You're being strong. I think a part of you wants to recapture this. I think a part of you is haunted by even a time in your life where you were more independent and proud and successful. You may have been single at this time. And your action right now is to sort of stand here, the Seven of Pentacles. What do I do? When is something going to happen here for me? When do I get to retire? When do I get to harvest this crop? Thinking quite a bit about the past. Waiting for something to happen right now. Clarifying this is the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. This may have to do with marriage, family, money. Holding back. Some of you are married, but you would like some independence. Some of you are saving and waiting for the karmic empire, but I feel like there's this holding back. You may have a lot of stability and security. You may also be very approved of by your family or your community at large. So you hold back because you have a lot of stability in a certain place or area. I just heard this might even be real estate or a property. But the truth is there's more. There's so much more and you won't see it. Or holding out for having it all, you will wait. You will wait. Maybe waiting for something. Here's your deeper challenge. I was like, what's going on deep within that could be helping them or holding them back? This might be holding you back. For some of you, this is a person in your environment. You need to see this about them. You will know immediately who this is. For others of you, this is happening deeper within you. And this is why I'm calling this reading something like, are we future faking or are we future planning and making it happen? Because this is an Achilles heel of living in a fantasy or a dream that really wants to become a reality, because we have the Star that's happening deep within. coming into alignment with your own soul, feeling renewal, feeling freedom, feeling happiness, popularity, feeling dreams coming true. The Fool, we can just go for it. The Knight of Cups, it's so idealistic. We'll just pour our heart into it. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius, an Aries, a water sign, a Pisces, or a Capricorn, Cancer here as well. Pouring our heart into it, idealizing it, right up until I was like, oh shit, the Moon. I wanted two more after the Moon, the Four of Swords and the Devil. This is what this card combination means to me. It means future faking or living in a fantasy, but not making it happen. Why would you? It feels so good just to dream about it. It feels so good just to dream, but nothing is happening. Obsessively dreaming about it. And not being really accountable here. The Fool is like, it's just wonderful and I'm going to recapture this and it's beautiful, but it's like a fantasy. Or it triggers deep emotions of insecurity. Watch out for obsessively fantasizing about something that could happen when it's not. Don't let people future fake you. Because when I get the Star and the Fool and the Knight of Cups, that's lovely. But I immediately need to see pentacles of doing and action. I want to see swords and pentacles of action, intellect, and doing, and the pentacle realm where we physically see something manifest into the 3D. I mean, fantastic. Take a leap of faith. Idealize it. Pour your damn heart into it. It is a dream after all. Why wouldn't you pursue it? I'm not seeing those cards, Sag. What came out instead was illusion, doing nothing, and being stuck, chained and bound. You may have, if this is a person around you, this person may have issues. You may fantasize about something with them that isn't happening, or they can't make their dreams come true. The way to manifest dreams coming true and actually having the great achievements is to take your slow and steady wins the race attitude. Know that you're smart, know that you have a lot to share, and work through these fears of insecurity about being a newbie or starting brand new. Some of you have an opportunity to leave behind something and start something new. It would be a leap of faith. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let vanity hold you back. Don't let living in an illusion hold you back. I mean, what's the saying? Having a thing is not so pleasing as wanting a thing. Someone may love to dream about it, but not make it happen. And I was like, this is interesting. And I feel like for some of you, it might be difficult to move forward because you may have a lot of stability and security where you are, which is why you're like, I don't really know what to do. Is it the right time? I got 4 cards to come out. The first 2, I think, are about a relationship. Inaction is the best action, and it's not meant to be. Your current situation is in harmony with the course of nature. Everything is as it should be. Accept this and do nothing. Focus on learning and experiencing. Allow things to unfold, not meant to be. Don't take it too seriously if, despite your best attempts, the outcome is not what you wish. It was never yours to begin with. The world is full of new opportunities. Self-pity and diminished self-esteem will only obscure your view of what is to come. You're definitely meant to be thinking about what is to come. You just need to be patient and be realistic about your expansion. So I feel like this might be about a relationship. Or like the pace and the timing is not working out the way you want it to, but that's because something better may be coming. Earn it and Fire came out. Abandon your ego and work towards your goal one step at a time. Education, virtue, and diligence allow a soul's inner wisdom to manifest itself. There is no shortcut. You must earn it. This is really hard. If you follow human design and you're a manifestor generator, I'm a manifestor generator. I live to take shortcuts. I'll take an accelerated program often as possible. So for some of you, for my MGs, you're just designed to want to move quickly and take shortcuts. But there are some parts of life where we just can't take a shortcut. You're going to have to abandon your ego and work towards a goal of some kind. And you do have to earn it. I see earn it here. No one's going to give it to you, right? A great achievement is earned, not given. So be careful. Watch for ego here. And also Fire came out. This is the 9th gate of the I Ching. The radiant light of the south spreads in all directions. It awakens your passion and your intuition. The organization and preparation are over. Now is an ideal time to execute your plans. Go forward at full speed. Don't lose the opportunity. Charge forward. Go for it. It's time to go for it. Something you've been doing was not meant to be. But I think you were in that situation, Sagittarius, so that you had the time it took to get to where you are now so that you can make these plans and take this action. I feel like impatience and vanity might have been what you had been dealing with, and now you're ready to expand and make plans and take action. All you need to do right now, Sag, is abandon your ego and work towards a goal just one step at a time. No more organization and preparation, because you've been thinking about it, right? You've been thinking about it, dreaming about it. What's my divine purpose? When's the right time to share my wisdom? They're saying all done thinking about it. Now it's time to charge forward and just take one step. Start to plan. Actually, no, they're saying the planning is over. Let your intuition awaken and your passion awaken. Also let go of, I think they want you to be realistic about the material realm as well. Yeah, it's time to move forward. There's an opportunity that you could lose if you don't take action now. What you were doing wasn't meant to be, and it was also weighing you down. I feel like this was a job that you thought would bring you prosperity, but it didn't. And now it's like, ugh, the karmic empire is really important to me. I can stand here and wait for something to happen, or I can move towards something new. You've been dreaming about it a while, but you might have been indulging in it, Sagittarius, or someone else is. It's time to shit or get off the pot, right? So that you do not live like this. Boo. Ugh. Be the unicorn and expand. Yeah. All right, Sag, that's your channeled message from your angels. I hope it resonates with you. And if it does, I hope it helps you. You can always book a private reading with me, or a manifestation session, or a healing and shadow work session. The link to my website for those types of services is down in the description below this video. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.